Welcome back to another video, guys. Hi, hello. So I'm back on making videos. I know, finally. I've been missing y'all. I know y'all been missing me. So, I mean, I don't really have anything to talk about today. I really don't. I'm just here on your face to tell y'all that I'm back with videos. And if y'all got any ideas, most definitely drop them. Please do. Please drop how you feel, what you want to see. Because I do something. I do it. Most definitely. I don't got my own ideas. But I guess I can tell you what's been going on with COVID and all this other stuff in my family, G. Because it is nonsense. So I originally stopped posting videos 2 months ago. Now, 2 months ago, because I had moved in with my grandmother and she does not have Wi-Fi. Have you ever tried to upload a video on no Wi-Fi? Exactly. It takes forever. Forever, and I hate it. So I didn't actually post because of that reason. Also, at the same time, girl, I needed a break. I didn't have any ideas flowing in my little brainicle, so I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what I wanted to do. It was so much stuff happening at the same time. I'm like, what should I do? Should I do that? Should I do this? What's the budget of this? It was a whole bunch, and I just needed to relax. I needed to focus on things. So basically what happened was I grabbed all my stuff. I moved out of my parents' house and went over to my grandmother's house. She didn't have Wi-Fi. She an old lady. Old lady somehow don't need Wi-Fi. They don't need cable, whatever. But the house that's over like my grandmother's house was really run down. It's falling apart everywhere. But, you know, we making do or whatever. We chilling or whatever. We got electricity, we got water, that's all you need, boo, and bam. So I'm chilling there with my boyfriend because my parents are like, yeah, go ahead, your boyfriend can move in too. I mean, my grandma don't pay the bills there, my parents do. So it's like, okay, cool. So boom, he's there with me. I'm there, you know, taking care of my grandmother and taking care of the house and, you know, feeding animals because my grandma has a dog. So, you know, we have 2 dogs. And one is a pit bull and one is a, how do you say, my mouth never says this dog right. Rottweiler? You said, like, my mouth just don't word right. So he's a Rot. So he stays with her when, you know, when he don't, you know, when he don't want to come over here and, you know, take a bath and stuff like that. So I was over there taking care of him or whatever. So that was the tea with that. Posting without Wi-Fi is a mess, so I did not post much. I didn't really do much. I was over there. I was taking care of my family over there. That was pretty much it. And then, disaster struck, girl. So, there's like this thing on the side of the house, right? That like holds your electrical like wires onto your house from like the alley or whatever. So, a tree fell. But we already knew the tree was falling. We already knew that the thing that was supposed to be on the house was not on the house. But we was getting that electricity, so nobody was gonna say nothing. So boo wham bam, tree fell. We already knew the tree fell or whatever. It fell on the wires. Boom. So the stuff off the house in the neighbor's backyard pool, but the neighbors don't go back there anyway. The pool, gee, I promise you. Ever since I was a child, that pool had weeds in it. I have never seen anybody get in that pool. I have never seen anybody clean that pool. I have never seen anybody try to touch that pool. Gee, weeds have been in that pool for maybe 21 plus years, because I'm 21. So that weeds been in that pool for 21 plus years. So some of the wires fell over to the pool. The neighbors have told my grandmother, you know, there's like some wires that fell in the pool, but it's electricity, bitch. What you want us to do? Touch the wires? Like what? Touch the wires? No. So boo and bam, they called, I don't know, ComEd, whoever do electricity. I don't know who do electricity. I was about to say People's Gas. So they called ComEd. ComEd come out. I'm asleep. It's hot. The fans are blowing. My boyfriend is playing a game. I'm just laying in bed. And then boom, power out. I'm sitting there like, I'm shook. I'm in distress. I'm like, what just happened? So I get up because I hear noises. I go to the back window. I look out the back window. But I see them niggas from ComEd climbing down the ladder and pulling their ass off fast as hell. I'm like, ooh. So I go downstairs. I turned to my grandma. She's like, you ain't got no power either. I was like, yeah, Granny, I saw them. They was in the back and they turned off the power. She was all like oh, okay, what happened? Why would they do that? I was like, I wouldn't have any idea. You would have to call somebody to know. So she called somebody. They're like, well, yeah, we've got a report that it's like literally a specific piece that be on the side of the house. She was like, well, I don't even know the name of that bitch, but it don't matter. She's like, well, if you guys can get that back onto the house and maybe do something about the tree, then yes, we can come back over and turn your power on. So I relayed this message to my mother and my father because we pay for the house. Well, they pay for the house anyway. So my grandma is all like, no. So my mom was all like oh wow, that's crazy. I'm like, you don't seem too shook by this. You don't seem too fazed by this. She goes, I mean, I'm just thinking about now how all of y'all gotta come live over here and stuff. I was like, okay. So I heard, I'm like, did you say Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi? Okay, I'm back home, period. I like Wi-Fi. Anyway, boo and bam. I packed up all of my, well, not all of my clothes, but I packed up the majority of my clothes, and I had just went grocery shopping. I had just got that fresh link. And so I was grocery shopping. I bought like $80 worth of food. I put it in the house. And now I got to take all of that food out the house, put it in bags, and take it to another house that already got a lot of food in the house. And first, we literally have like a deep freezer. We need another one because it's always like full. Like we be having too much food everywhere. And it's a disaster. But I love it. I love having too much food. But it was just like, okay, I just took these bags in from the store. And now I have to take them out again. Like, this is nonsense. This is insane. I don't want to do this. But of course I have to do it because the power is out. And if I didn't, all my food was going to go bad. So boom and bam. We took all of that stuff. Boom. Moved back over to this location with all of the Wi-Fi's. The Wi-Fi's. So I can get y'all videos. Boom and bam. That was the most dramatic thing that ever happened. Because I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? And that's pretty much it, G. That's literally like the last major thing that happened in my life. Of course, I have never stopped applying for jobs because a girl need a job, G. I applied for Dunkin' Donuts. I applied for Aldi. I applied for Jewel. I applied for Foot Locker. I applied for GameStop. I applied for 3 different Insomnia cookies, G. What else did I apply for? G, I applied for like Chuck E. Cheese. G, I applied for like a hotel. Like, I'll work at a desk. All I gotta do is give you your key and do money. Like, G, I didn't apply to be a cashier. I applied to be everything, G. Everything at this point in time I am applying for. But I will never, ever go back to working in like a factory like UPS where I gotta load and unload trucks. No, that is not for my body. That is not what I'm trying to do here. Bitch, I'm too beautiful for that. Period. So boom and bam. That's basically what's going on my business front. Absolutely nothing. Because everything denies me. And I don't know whether it's because of my resume. Or is it just like you have a huge gap in between when you last worked. So we don't know if we want to hire you. But the tea is, if niggas don't hire me, I can't work. So it makes no sense for why they get upset with me. It makes absolutely no sense. But girl, that's all my tea right now. Like, the tea is being spilt. I would tell y'all more tea, but I don't think I have any more tea. I got a boyfriend now, so it's like, I'm not gonna have that many Grindr videos. If I remember a Grindr story, I can most definitely tell y'all the Grindr story whenever if I remember. Because I actually had a lot of weird experiences on dating apps because people are just weird and I like being weird with people. But I guess that's the end of this, y'all. This is just a little update. When you scroll down and it's like, this app is available for an update. You do it. Period. I just needed to update y'all on what was going on and what was the tea. I should probably update my my opening. But I don't know. I actually like the song. It's a nice song. And I don't know what else I would do for right now. I don't really have any technology to like update. But you know, I'll find a way. I'll find some innovative ways to do some stuff because I'm back. Yeah. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video. It was a really long, it's not really long. It was really an update But I mean, if a lot of little stuff happen, one after the other, after the other, after the other, of course it's gonna add up. So boom and bam. Thank you guys for watching this update, y'all. If you wanna see something, say something. You wanna see something, say something. Maybe I'll throw a little leg in. Wham. Maybe I'll throw 2 legs in. Wham. Maybe I'll throw 3 legs in. Anyway, the doors to keep an eye on closed. Thank you for watching. Bye. Kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. 3 legs in.